Between the 2009 to 2011, I was incarcerated at different times, different periods of time as well. I've also done intermittent sentence here, which is weekends, and that is absolutely brutal. Well, I mean, if you work or if you're a parent, they usually give you intermittent sentence because they know that you have other things to take care of during the week. When I did weekends here, I came in at Friday, 6 o'clock, and I would be released at Monday morning, 6 a.m. And they would come and wake you up around 4:30 in the morning, have you wait, wouldn't feed you or nothing before letting you out, so you'd be hungry as a dog when you left. And then you'd have to come out, and if it was winter time, you'd have to stand out here until the bus started running and then catch the bus into town. They usually take the weekenders and they put them in segregation cells or, you know, the suicide watch cells because there's no room for us in, well, at least when I was here. Intermittent sentence and being here full time, they treat you exactly the same and you're just treated like an animal in a cage. Everything is a hassle to get a phone call, to get a meal, to get yard time, anything, to wash your clothes, you know, a new cup. Anything is just a complaint and a burden to the guards here. I feel sorry for any woman that has to be incarcerated here because it's much different from the men's section. We are literally secluded and taken off from the entire rest of the jail, and you can actually see behind me the little cage section that's back there. That's our little yard, and that's maybe 20 by 30 feet, the bird cage right here with the little pointed top. And I remember winter times walking around in there and just, you'd close your eyes and you'd smell the air, and it's the only thing that would remind you of I'm still a person, I'm still outside, I'm still breathing, you know, and being in there, you're so cut off from reality and just everybody else around you. It's scary. I did not like it, and I hope I never go back. I just recently came in to visit my cousin, and surprisingly he's doing very well, which I'm very happy to hear. But, you know, seeing him in here is no difference than seeing a family member in the hospital. You know, you wish them well and you don't want to see them going through what they're experiencing. You know, there's sympathy on many levels. It reaches out to the families as well as the inmates, because it's not just individuals who are incarcerated here that are affected by this. It's also their families and friends that come to visit them here, because we have to see them in these conditions and hear their experiences. Well, I believe that a lot of people, human beings in general, make mistakes, but when you're incarcerated, you're not supposed to be treated like a caged animal, and that's exactly what Innes Road Detention Centre is. You barely get yard time, you're refused phone calls, sometimes visits, you're on lockdown for weeks at a time. It's horrible conditioning here. They need to make a lot of changes. You know, a lot of human rights are being violated here in this detention center, and things need to be changed for sure. Yasir Nakvi really needs to step his game up. Experiencing it myself, I just remember how horrible it was and never ever wanting to come back here. So there is a time for rehabilitation. People change, and people that have been incarcerated here, they're affected through the rest of their lives, either emotionally or, you know, they can't find jobs, they can't become contributing members of society. So don't frown upon those who have been in this situation before, because accidents happen, people make mistakes, we're all human, and, you know, like, you have to be given an opportunity to change and show change before you can be judged. Don't judge a book by its cover, you know?